To me, writing is just so essential to connect with other people, to tell your stories. We connect through stories. We all have stories to share, and all the components really sort of were there from the beginning with this small group of people, and then we just gathered like souls as we went along. And even in the early emails, I said, I feel we need a paid director, but then the rest of us will all be volunteers. But we need somebody who knows what they're doing.
The fact that Jared, a person of his qualifications, was available and wanted to move to Door County, and the fact that there was these two properties that were for sale at the time, we kind of looked at each other and more or less went, the stars are aligned here.
I had been a visitor to Door County, just discovered it and fell in love with the area, and each time that I visited here, I thought this would be a beautiful place to have a summer writers conference or a writing retreat. I had this idea and they were having this idea at the same time, and we met in the winter spring of 2012, and I'm thinking, okay, maybe 2017, 2018, maybe we can get something going, that 5-year plan sort of thing. And we kept having conversations, and in April of 2013, they said, well, we have this gift of land and property. Do you want to come get it started?
Door Community Auditorium brought Billy Collins, the United States Poet Laureate at the time, and Right On Door County was the only organization that sponsored him coming and contributed to bringing him. And here we are in Fish Creek, Wisconsin, in this gorgeous auditorium that we have, and there's Billy Collins, there's the United States Poet Laureate, and he's talking to my students, and he's here. And I remember thinking, this organization is doing really powerful, important things.
Our nonprofit status was approved in January of 2014, and we started doing programming almost right away. The first program that we did was actually in the living room of this house and was a collaboration with the Door County Reads program. And we had probably 40 to 50 people show up for that, way more than we expected on a February morning. For the first year or so of the residency program, I was contacting writers I had worked with saying, here's what I'm starting and maybe you'd like to come and spend some time working on your next project. But then word got around and we started getting applications from all over the country, not just the upper Midwest.
This is the community I grew up in, and the school I went to is a couple minutes up the road. And I was very fortunate that we had people like Ann Emerson and Vinnie Shomo who helped bring incredible artists into that school. I hope that we can further that, and we can see Door County becoming a place that is known as a haven for writers. This is a place you go to write, this is a place where great work comes out of, and that's where you go to get inspired.
The Writing Center is going to be a place for all of us. As an organization, Right On Door County has existed thus far in pockets and in different locations. We have this residence here for our writers and residents to come and visit and be with us and facilitate a lot of the work that gets done. But we haven't had a true home yet. We might have families say, oh, I took this really fabulous workshop at the Crest Pavilion. Wonderful space, wonderful community space that we have, but it's not our home. Having the Writing Center gives us a true home. It gives us a place that people can say, I've been to Right On. It's a beautiful property and there's so much to see and do. And we really are just looking forward to being able to open that up to the community. You should come if you consider yourself a writer. This is a place where you should come to be inspired.
I have great hopes for Right On's future. The richness that will bring to the Door County community, and introducing people who may not be familiar with this part of Wisconsin or this part of the United States to what an incredibly beautiful and unique location we have here. We want to be very much a part of this community that we all love and respect, and offer programming that is meaningful to them and have have something that is available year-round to everyone who makes their home here, either part-time or full-time. And that's how I see we'll be locally loved and nationally recognized, and that's exciting.